Hello, and welcome to my look at the Town to City demo. We're going to go in and start a new game here. I also had a recording issue on this one. Sound was not captured, so re-recording. So, not my first exposure to the game, but hopefully that'll speed me up in terms of getting through more content. And they start you around with a little technique, move the camera. Okay, come on. Rotate. If your middle mouse, like I'm holding the middle mouse button, but it's not. There we go. You can also do Q, E, okay. And we go, get a little more vertical. Okay, so they want us to build houses. I'm gonna actually start with the roads. Okay, this is really like freeform. You can do lines, but they really let you do some freeform. So let's maybe do. Ooh, that's a little big. We'll maybe shrink that a bit. And we'll do a brick kind of pathway from the station here. And maybe we'll kind of come down here. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this. I want to build myself a nice. I'm going to go to square. I'll make this a nice big tool. Ooh, let's see. Can I rotate this? Maybe I will go back to a round tool. Okay. What I'm going to kind of do is make a plaza here that I can put shops in. This will be a big kind of plaza. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting down here. Let's see. And I want you to kind of snap, snap, then what I am, well, only going to start with that. I'll build more houses later because there's more I want to do here. Alrighty. Here we go. We've got a family. Family has shown up. 2 adults, 3 kids, good times. And that's them. You all, why don't you take that house? Very, very lovely little house for you all. And now, they click on the house. I can learn more about them. Okay. But they're market stalls. Let's work on market stalls. So let's, what we're going to do here is we're going to do this nice little, like, we're going to again have this very lovely open air markets. We're going to have some poultry there. And right back behind it, we're going to have a cheese stall. We're going to put one person in there to provide demand for that, and one person in there to provide demand there. Unfortunately, you all would like a comfortable house. You all come here. Now, unfortunately, that's just not going to be enough. We're going to need to build a warehouse because as you see, it has workers, but we need a warehouse. We're going to come here. We're going to rotate this warehouse right here. That'll be able to supply these shops and everything. We'll start working on getting some more houses into. There we go. And we need labor to cover. So there we go. That now is pulling. And we have got all that transport costs covered. Very good. Oh, you all can come in here. We've got more workers available. Click on the house. There are more shops. Next thing, we can also make things nicer here. So we can put down, let's maybe at the end here, a little entry into the marketplace. We can do potted flowers right here. A few street lights. Then maybe we'll just put like a tree right there. There we go. Maybe also some benches. We can rotate those in nicely. Okay. So we can keep adding. Okay. Till we get 5 families. Very good. Now see, because now there's 16 people, we need to supply more, so I'm going to put more labor into doing that. Okay, we need a research center. This research center is going to allow us to do more things, so we're just going to maybe plonk our research center like right here, right across from the train station. I think that's a good spot for it. In the meantime, we also want to get some additional houses. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here, not to this plaza. Yeah, we're going to take this. I'm going to come down to, I think, a smaller kind of road leading off here. And we're going to put, some additional houses kind of along this road here. Because that would make sense to me. There we go. Things are being made. We need to add a worker to the research center. I'm going to throw 4 of you all in per day because I want you all to be researching. But yeah, we've got plenty of good things here. So then we want to research a new building when we've got points available. It looks like we've got some research points. So there we go. We can now get fish. It's time to add fish to our plaza. Very good. So we come, there we go, encyclopedia. Yeah, we're going to want people to be happier. So there's now a demand for fish. So I'm going to make this very nice fish shop here. And, yeah, you're house level 1. But that is just enough, I think, to meet fish demand. And we don't have quite a transport demand, so you're going to come out of here. And there we go. We've got transport demand met. People are still coming in. Oh, very good. Families are getting added. Slowly growing population. Common things here. Now we can add the decorations to buildings themselves. That's very cool. And then we'll unlock fruit and vegetable stalls. We'll just have to keep things going. Let's speed up. Get some research points. We might as well put another person in there. No harm in doing that. Get in more research while we come through. We're building up money as well. Oh, do we have a family? Yes. We can put you all right there. You know what? We're going to get some fruit. And we're going to come back to here. I'm going to come over here to this fruit stall. And we'll do that. And then obviously we're going to need to add 2 there. Transport is fine for that. It's all getting transported. Everything's going along there. Okay. Still need to grow out the city more. So I think that's going to need to be more houses. I'm going to take another brick road kind of along here. And we're going to flip this, flippity-floop this around. Go. That's good. There we go. And yes, comfortable house. Yes, and now, we've got more people, so more demand. This will take us up to 45 demand per. People are happy. Let's get the vegetable stall. The vegetable stall, now, we've got this lovely thing here. So we're going to start building this up. And let's go on to 3. And now we've got that demand covered. What I will say is that, okay, you're a family that wants to be near light source decoration, so we can move this family. Like, for like this family, you all can be here. You all can be there. And then we can come here and be like, you know what? I'm going to put additional lights on here because I've researched the thing that lets me hang lights on the home itself. Like, they're just going to get tons of lights. Because they like that sort of thing. They'll be even happier here because they've got light decorations. Then I've got these guys. These guys just want a comfortable home. We're going to put you over here. These guys, you want flowers. I'm going to put you all here. Then we're going to keep putting some... We're actually going to put them on your little railing here. And you are going to have lots of wonderful flowers and be very, very happy. Because I've built you a very flowery home. And we'll put people back into research here. Now, the big thing, go, it takes to 45. All right, we're going to get shortly here. Go. There we are. That. Gonna kind of expand the path a little bit there. There we go. Some more places. Now we notice that this goes up to 45 demand. So, demand is covered. You want to be near water. You know what? You all, you don't really mind. You all, there you go. You're near water. So, and as you can kind of see, we're over demand here. And what's going to kind of be annoying about this game and what I've learned is, okay, like I can put together another cheese stall or poultry stall right here. But let me just go ahead, flip this down here, like again. Okay, they actually are doing, but if you kind of see, that's still at 47 demand. It's not actually balancing out the demand. Like, this is still at 47. Even though I've got enough demand here, like, if you actually, like, let's say I want to come here and be like, this. Like, no, no, no. I don't want you to be connected there. I've got to come over here, like say, don't be connected there, come over here, connect that way. I've got to do that for each one. That's insane, in my opinion. It's just utterly insane that you be doing that. And you can't do it from the one that you want to do. It's just all sorts of um, problems there. Let's go ahead and let's upgrade our town. There we go. And that's kind of how you tier up in this game. We have a new research menu, and oh, President wants to talk to us. New city, build a house with a mailbox, that way you can request stuff. So we now get a mayor's home, which is our official residence. We'll just start that kind of by the research center train station here, just for now. And now that we've done that, we come into research here. I'm putting in more research. So I want to go ahead and do that. There we go. New request. New request is wants a tailor, clothing boutique, and wants red clothes. Very good. All right. I'm going to go unlock second floor housing first because that will make life a little bit easier and lets me be a little bit more dense. So now I can be like, hey, that you want a bunch of light? I know you do. We'll add a family who does that. Let's see. And we'll add a second story here. You want to be near lots of trees. You know what? We can come here. And we can plant some trees right behind you. Make you all a bit happier. But yeah. But now we need to do this. Okay. Because now you are really overloaded with demand. Let's go here. Let's get a fruit stall. Let's get a fish stall. Let's get a vegetable seller. There we go. Additional demand. There we go. We now have 4 things being provided. There's still overages of demand, but still all well within demand, so just starting to become more annoying to deal with anything else. You can just take it anywhere. And let's see what else we get. Research. We want a clothing store. Then we want to set clothing colors. So, what I'm also going to do here, come to commerce, apparel. We'll do this right on the town kind of square here. Because this is the central market. So that's how I'm going to build this area. And we're starting to supply. Oh. See. Got there. There. And up. Lots of demand. One, 2, 3. We'll put you all in the essentials. Still got lots of demand here. And we'll set clothing colors, because we can. And instead of random, we'll do red. There we go. More. Everyone is just enjoying that. And we'll do that. Everyone get happy. No new requests. We're still... Right, maybe I can get to 400 research. Get that going. But as you kind of see now, here's where you kind of go. You're slowly growing up. You're building up the town. You're meeting needs. You know, they want you to grow kind of 100 there. Many more things you can unlock. More bushes. Upgrade the market to be greater range. Giant fountain. Like bakery. You can get a hatter. You can get a shoemaker. Butcher. The more things that you build. Warehouse, so you have the smaller house, you can have a better, more efficient warehouse. Um, you know, set colors. I don't have anywhere to... Suppose I could do decorations. Yeah. Again, there's more demand here than they can meet. I don't know why. Because again, this place, plenty of demand. It can be like here. Like you all be like, you all connection. Stop that. You all connection. Do that. That's just annoying. Let's be very clear. But that's just like should not be something I have to do. Like that should self-manage more than anything. Pine trees. Alright, so someone wants us to do pine trees. Now, one thing I'll say about pine trees is they are big, so I'm not going to randomize this. Be like, let me take the smallest version of a pine tree. Six, 7, 8. Okay. And research. Come into research here. That had the giant fountain researched at least. Come over to my request. No, they want one more pine. Okay. We can come in here. Grab one more pine tree. There we go. You are happy with all the pines. There we go. Got some money. But you all come here. Again. Like I've got labor to go into these if these would split out their demand kind of evenly, but they don't. That's really what's annoying me here is like I've got the demand split evenly for things. Research a new item. Maybe if I get the market upgrade, because then they have greater range, that could help them easily split out demand. It'll all be good, but as you can see, this is just kind of how it has going here. They want to be nearby a bunch of food shops. You all will be very happy there. And there you go. There you go. There you go. Go. And you all want to buy a bunch of trees. There we go. See? Increasing demand, making everyone happy. It's the giant. Oh, like this is the giant fountain. There we go. Decoration points. New request. Fresh bread. Okay. Well, that would require getting the bakery, but we're going to do the market upgrade, let them provide further. Obviously now, like, we're going to be overloaded on things, because 50 and 43 to 93, even if that was split out better, we'd still be over. We now need more, but there's still, imbalances here. But this is kind of how this game, kind of goes. You get to build up, you get to do things. I'm liking that. I just think there needs to be a better split of demand um, by what's provided. I think other than that, um, everything else is, a very interesting little game here. I love the cute little art style. I love, the freedom. It just kind of feels natural. Of like, oops, this little imperfection here created a little alleyway that he put a little flower in. And you just get to play around and have a good time. I just make the demand a little cleaner. But I've enjoyed this game. So at this point, we'll just go ahead and unlock something else because it's yelling at me. But I want to say thank you very much for joining me and be seeing you.